right, hello everyone. We are going to go ahead and get started. My name is Leah, and today I'm going to be leading you through a bar class. Just as a little disclaimer, please do anything. Please make sure that you're feeling comfortable with the moves that we're doing today. I am a classically trained ballerina, so a lot of the moves I'm going to be doing from my experience. So I will offer some modifications, but please feel free to change whatever you need to change. Before we get started, I'm going to show you some basic moves that we are going to be in positions that we're going to be using throughout this thing. So if I refer to something like first position, I want to make sure that you all know what that is. Let me go ahead and do that now. And I think I have to move just a little bit. Perfect. Okay, so when I say first position, that is going to be the most common position that we are going to be working with today. So you put your feet in parallel and then rock back onto your heels and open up so your feet are kind of in a V position. That is your natural first position. We're going to be doing a lot of work from there today. And anytime that you are bending your legs, making sure that your knees go right over your hips. So you're creating that little diamond that you see right there. Also, first position of your arms, it's like you're holding a big beach ball, arms right out there in front of you. The other position that we're going to be doing a lot of today is second position. So you're going to point your toe to the side, just literally stretch your leg to the side, and then put your foot down. When you're bending, you're creating a much bigger diamond type shape. Those are the two positions that we're going to be doing today. Hopefully that you'll be able to follow along. So we're just going to start with a little bit of warm up. And so we're going to start with spine mobility. So just go ahead and bend forward and open up wide. And bend forward and open up. Bend and open. I want to make sure that you're nice and stretched out before we start some of our ballet moves. Bend and open. A few more times. Bend, open, bend, and open. Okay, now we're going to go side to side. So you'll reach over your right, up and over. You should feel a nice long stretch on the side. Same thing, bend forward. Other side, and open. You should be in second position. Up and over, one. Bend forward. Over. And up. Again, over. Bend. Over. Last time, over. Bend forward. Over. And up. Let's go the other way. Over to the left. Bend forward. Over. And up. Over to the left. Bend forward. To the right. And up. We just want to make sure our body is nice and warm. Over. And forward. Over. And up. Last time. Over. Forward. Over. And up. Okay, now we're going to roll down into a plank. And we're going to hold it and then roll back through the spine. So start feet in parallel, right under your shoulders, and you're going to hinge over. Put your hands down. Walk your hands out into a plank. Make sure that your body's not like this. Body's not up, but you want to be in a nice straight line. And we are going to hold. 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 Slowly walk your arms back to your legs. Slight bend and roll up through the body. Let's do it again. So hinge forward. Hands down. Walk it out to a plank. If you want to go down to your elbows, you can definitely do that as well. Just making sure that you're in that nice straight line. Hold. And we're going to walk our hands back and roll up. Again, forward hinge, hands down. Walk it out, plank, and we're going to hold. 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 And back. Roll up through the spine. Last time, and then we're going to hold it at the bottom. hinge forward, hands down, out, and we're gonna hold and hold. From there, you're gonna go into a lunge. So take your right leg, and if you can, bring it all the way to where your hand is. If you can't bring your foot that far, it's definitely okay to put it where you can. Put your hands back up and go into a lunge right there. So bring it down. If you want to rock back and forth, trying to open up that hip flexor, stretch out in the lunge. And then take that front leg, bring it down, and go into pigeon pose. You can lean forward, sit up tall. Whatever you do, we're just trying to warm up the body. And you can rock a little bit. Okay, let's go back into our lunge, back into plank, and do it the other side. Rock back and forth. Bring your leg across, pigeon pose. Sit up tall, bend forward. Anything you want to do. Choose your own adventure here. Go back into your lunge, plank, and slowly walk your hands back and roll up. Okay, now we are going to go to the bar. If you don't have a bar, that is totally okay. Normally when I'm doing these workouts, I'm doing it on like a kitchen table, holding on to it, my kitchen chair. That's what I was planning on bringing to use today, but it's raining outside and didn't really want to walk across campus with my chair. And also you can see my legs better, but please, just anything that you need to hold on to. So you're going to stand facing your bar, like I said, your chair, anything that you want to hold on to, and we're going to warm up our ankles. And we're going to push over on 1, 2, 3, 4. Lift both feet up and push over, put your feet down. And again, over. Trying to get a nice stretch in that foot, warming up the toes, both feet up, push over, down. Start with the left foot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Both feet up, push over, down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up, push over, down. Okay, now with your right foot, step back into a calf stretch. Bend your front foot. You just want to stretch out your calves. And then bend the back foot, stretch the front, and stretch the opposite way. Bring your feet back together in parallel and do the other side. Stretch. Bend the back foot. And bring your legs back together. Okay, let's do that one more time. Over, feet up, push over, bend, down. 1, 2. All of this is just warming up your ankles and your toes. Push over and down. Left side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up, push over, down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up, push over, down. With the right leg, step back, stretch out the calf, Making sure that your whole body is warm. If you need to do some head circles, definitely do that as well. Bend the back leg. And switch legs. Left, back. Bend. And stretch out. Close. Okay, so now you're going to open your feet into first position, like I had shown earlier, and we're going to do hip openers doing a figure 8. So if you can imagine a figure 8 in front of you on the floor, that is what your leg is going to be doing. The leg you're standing on, you're going to be bending. And this is just all opening up the hip. So you want to drag it in front. Open it up. In front. Open up. You should see that diamond. Front. Open up. Front. Open up. Open up. So want to make sure that your hips are nice and loose. You can test your balance here if you want. See how good you are on your standing leg. You can keep holding on, whatever you need to do. And close it back in first. Now let's go to the other side. Cross in the front. Open. Front. Open. Front. Open. Front. Open. Once again, if you can, test your balance. You can see this is my weaker side. Front and front. Okay, and close in first. Now you're going to be doing the same thing, but having your leg off the ground, just doing leg swings. So this is, again, just wanting to make sure that everything in your body is warm. Stretching it out. It doesn't have to be that high either. Keep it pretty low to the ground. Just to make sure that our legs are warmed up. Today's class is pretty leg focused. So just making sure everything is warm. And let's go to the other side. Just swinging. You shouldn't really be gripping any of your muscles except the one you're standing on. Okay, and now we're going to do the same thing but front to back. So I would recommend holding one hand on the bar and just going front to back. So similar to the side, we just want to make sure that our legs are warmed up. Okay, now let's go to the other side. So these are called attitudes when your leg is bent. And that is important because one exercise we are going to do later requires us to be in this position. All right, and close. Okay, we're going to do one more stretch and then we are going to get into some of our bar exercises. So take your right hand, reach over, like you were doing earlier, forward, down, come up straight. Other side, reach over, and forward. To the side, come up straight. Let's do that one more time. Over, to the front, over, straight, over, to the front, side, over, straight. Now you're going to just face one foot in front of the other. They're still parallel, so like your feet were together, and you're going to bend forward. Try and touch the floor if you can, your ankle if you can. If you're up here, touch your knee. You just want to get a nice deep stretch. And come up. And this is why spine mobility was important. If you can, go backwards. It can be here, here, further down. Like I said earlier, just making sure that you're doing what you're comfortable with. And you're going to flip around to the other side, do the same thing. So your left leg should be in front. Bend down. Nice stretch. And come back up. If you can, go backwards and back. Come up. And now we're going to face the bar again. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to do our plies. Plies are, like I was showing earlier, it's where your knees go right over your toes and you're bending. This is called the demi-plie. So we're just going to do a couple of demi-plies in first position, and then we're going to pulse. Okay, so let's do it. Bend your knees. Pretend like you have a resistance band around your knees. So it's not like you're just like plopping down there. You have to go slow. And come up. Really making sure that you're tightening those inner thighs on the way down and on the way up. Do a few more. Bend. Up. And bend. And we are going to stay down there. Now we are going to pull. So a little stretch, not all the way up, making sure that our abs are tight, our inner thighs are kind of pulling towards each other, our butt is tucked in, and shoulders up tall. Just pulse. Okay, straighten. We are going to rise up like we were doing earlier and check your balance. Let's do the same thing in second position. So open up your feet and bend. And up. Up. Bend. Again, imagine that resistance band. Up. Last one, bend and stay there. Bend and hold. Now pulse. Straighten your knees, and we're going to rise and test your balance. Holding your core tight, legs strong. Come down and close. We're going to do it one more time. Bend. Yep. Bend. Bend. And up. Bend and hold. Let's pulse. Holding everything tight and stretch and up. Balance. If you have a really good balance, bring your arms up above your head and come down. Now point your left foot to the side. Second position. Let's go again. Bend. Stretch. Bend. Stretch. Bend. Stretch. And bend. And hold. Let's pulse. 1, 2. Stretch your legs. Rise up. Balance. If you want to bring your arms up, you can. And come down. Bring your feet back together. Okay, shake out your hips. Whatever you got to do, shake out your legs. Okay, now we're going to start back in first position. We're going to do what we call penguin. So you're going to do tendu, so that you're pointing your toes, and each time you come back to first. It's going to be kind of a right, left, right, left, right, left, so you look like you're waddling like a penguin. Okay, so let's go. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. Making sure that you're squeezing each time you come in. 4, 5, 6, 7. After you do 7, you're going to go up, down, other side. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, up, down. This time we're doing 3 to the right. 1, 2, 3, up, down. 1, 2, 3, up, down. Now 2. 1, up, down. 1, up, down. Now you're just going to go up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. We also used to call this ouchie because if you're doing it and tightening everything, holding on, it burns. Let's go to the, do it all again, starting with the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, up, down. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, up, down. Now, 1, 2, 3, up, down. 1, 2, 3, up, down. 1, up, down. 1, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. And finish with the plie. Shake everything out. Shake out your hips. Okay, now we're going to go into leg lifts. For leg lifts, you're going to want to have one hand on the bar, starting in first position. You are going to do that same tendu, but this time you're going to do it in each direction. So tendu to the front. Your heel should still be where it is. Just point your toe to the front. We are going to lift our leg only to about there. Hold, close. And then we're going to do the same thing to the side. Lift, point, close, and then to the back. You want to make sure when you're going to the back that your leg is turned out, lifting it, and close. Are you ready? So in ballet, we always start with our right leg, so that means left hand on the bar, and your hand is going to be up the whole time. So tendu to the front. We're going to lift, hold, hold, close. Now to the side, side, lift, hold, hold, and close. To the back, lift, hold, hold, close. One more time to the side, side, lift, hold, hold, close. Let's turn around and do the other side. So with the left leg, to the front, and lift, hold, hold, close. To the side, lift, hold, hold, close. To the back, lift, hold, hold, close, and to the side, lift, and close. We're going to do it one more time. Your legs really should be burning. Let's go again. To the front, lift, hold, hold, close. To the side, lift, hold, hold, close. To the back, lift, hold, hold, close. Side, lift, hold, hold. Let's flip around to the other side. Tendu front, lift, hold, hold, close. To the side, lift, hold, hold, close. To the back, lift, hold, hold, close. Last one, side, lift, hold, hold, close. Woo, shake it out. Okay, now facing the bar, we're going to start with our feet in first position. We are going to do a coupe. So your little pinky toe should be touching your ankle bone. You should be making kind of like a triangle. Hold it there. We're going to bring it up to passe. So now your little pinky toe should be at your knee. And then you're going to bring it down and hold. We're going to bring it up. You should really be lifting with like you're underneath your thigh. Hold, bring it down, lift it up, hold, bring it down, hold. Your standing leg should be really straight and really working as well. Up. If you want to test your balance, go ahead and test your balance. Bring it down, up, and hold. Now we're going to open up into attitude. So remember what I was saying earlier? Your leg is bent. We're going to just do pulses. Up, 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 up. Tendu and close. So those are just little pulses with your leg up in the back, like that. Now other side, coupe. Pinky toe should touch the ankle bone, should be on your standing leg, and bringing it up to the knee. Hold, slowly, bring it down. Bring it up, hold, slowly, bring it down. Again, up, hold, slowly bring it down. One more, up, test your balance, and bring it into attitude. And you're gonna pulse. Stretch it back, tendu, and close. Give yourself a nice little plie in first position. Stretch out your hips. And we are going into squat dive. So have your feet planted underneath your shoulders. We are going to squat. And as you come up, you are going to stand on your left leg, point your right foot to the back, and hinge forward. You're going to hinge forward so your leg comes up. If your leg doesn't come up that far, don't lean that far forward. You just want to come up as much as you can and then come back into a squat position. And we're going to be alternating left and right, okay? Let's do it. So squat. And stand on your left, reach the right, lean forward. And squat. Hinge. Squat. Hinge. Squat. And hinge. Squat. And hinge. Squat. And hinge. Squat. And hinge. One more. Squat. And hinge. Okay, now holding onto your bar, your chair, whatever you're using, scoot your legs back so you're a little bit far away and just bend forward. You can lean to one side or the other. Just trying to get a nice stretch and release in your back. You can bend one leg and then the other. And just kind of hang out. And roll up. One more time, lean forward. Forward. Then to one side, then the other. One side, and then the other. And just let it hang. Roll up. Okay, now we are going to do grand battements. This is one of my favorite steps in ballet. It means big kick. So we're going to be kicking our legs to the front, to the side, and to the back. Very much like we did in our leg lifts. And you should still be holding all of your muscles just like you did in those leg lifts, but you are going to be using a kick. So once again, you need space for this to make sure that you're not around any hazards that you're going to kick. And start with your legs in first position, arms up. We're going to do 4 to each side. So kick up, tendu, and close. Kick up, tendu, and close. Your legs should be turned out. Tendu, close, kick up, tendu, close. Now to the side. Up, tendu, close, up, tendu, close, up, tendu, close, up, tendu, close. To the back. Now to the back, you don't want to lean too far forward. You want to stay upright as much as you can. Back, tendu, close, back, tendu, close, back, tendu, and close, back, tendu, and close. Last time to the side. Side, tendu, close, side, tendu, close, tendu, close, tendu. And let's turn around. Ready? To the front. Front, tendu, close. Make sure your bottom leg is straight. Tendu, close, tendu, close, tendu, close. To the side. Side, close, side, close, and close. To the back. Back, and close, back, close, close, close. Last one to the side. Side, close, close, close. Last one. And plie. Okay. So that's really all of our bar. We're going to go into stretches and some ab work. Grab your right leg, go into a quad stretch. If you want to test your balance, you can do that. And let's switch sides. Grab your left foot, quad stretch. Arms up. And close. Bring your knee up to your chest. Testing your balance. A little more. Put it down. And the other side. Up. Up and down. Let's go back onto the floor. If you have a mat, use a mat. Getting notifications on my computer. So let's go down to the mat. And we're going to bring our legs into our chest. And just hold. You can rock it out a little bit, stretching out your back. Keep your right leg in, stretch out your left leg, and keep stretching. And we are going to switch. One more time, switch. And switch. Okay, this time bring your right leg up to your chest. Touch your toe to your knee. And send it over the other way. Getting a nice long stretch in your back. And come back over, switch sides, send it over. come back up. And now we're going to do some ab work. So we're going to start with our knees in tabletop position. So you're gonna bring your head up. You can keep your arms here, or you can hold onto your knees, but you're going to 1, 2, making sure you're looking down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Bring your knees to your chest and hold. Walk a little bit. Now we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to twist. So legs to tabletop, head up, hands behind the ears, and we're going to twist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Knees to the chest. And rock. Okay, now we're going to do roll-ups. So lay flat on the floor, feet out in front of you, hands up to the top, and bring your arms into first position. Roll up and stretch all the way over. Come back up, sit up straight, and then curve your spine down and bring your arms back overhead. Let's do it again. Bring your arms to first. And up, sit tall, flat back, then bring it down. Stretch forward. Sit up tall and go down. Arms up. Again, up to first. Tuck your chin in, go up, sit tall, lean forward, hold, hold, sit up tall, and roll it down. Again, arms to first, and up, 2, tall, and first. Now we're just going to hang out here. So stretch as far forward as you can go. If you're here, that is great. You are still working on it. Can bring back one of your foot to stretch it. And then do your other foot. Pull it, pull it. Now do both feet, getting a little extra stretch. And point your toes. One more time, pull your toes back. Then pull. And lean forward. And up, sit tall. Here, bring your leg to your chest. Put your foot over the other one. We're going to twist our spine here. Looking towards the back wall. Getting a nice stretch in our back. And do the other side. Bring it up to your chest. Cross the other one. Hand over. And get a nice twist. And forward. Last time, reach forward. and roll up. And we are going to stand up. And then the last thing I have for you all is anytime we finish a ballet class, we always end with a curtsy. So you're going to have your feet in first position, arms open to the side, tendu your right leg, bend it kind of in attitude behind you, and curtsy, kind of making that little diamond there. And close, do the other side, tendu to the side, bring it behind, curtsy, and close. I just want to say thank you so much for joining me today for Barre. I will be doing this every Thursday, and I hope you join you, Michelle, for yoga tomorrow. Thank you.